The very first time I thought about studying outside the country was like in my senior year of high school, because that's when I realized what I wanted to do. I wanted to study something related to computer science. And I was like, yeah, I want to go to the US, but I don't even know how it's going to work out. I don't have any English background. Maybe I should start just watching videos and reading books in English so that I see whether I can at least communicate with somebody in English. And like, that was 1 month, and I felt like I made so much progress. The good thing about me is that I'm positive. People around me tell me they are 98% sure that it's not going to work out. For me, even if it's 2% sure that it will work out, I'm fine with it. I had a college counselor, it's like a mentor for me, helping me decide what kind of schools I should apply to. Most of my schools required English proficiency test. I had to take the TOEFL. I couldn't take the test in Congo because there is no testing center in Congo, so I had to move and go to Rwanda in order to take the TOEFL test over there. That was a 4-hour ride, so I had to live with my aunt who was in Kigali. And then afterward, I went to take the test next morning. I spent like 1 day taking the TOEFL test because you have to go to the testing center, they have to check you in. Check-in process takes 1 hour, and then I had to take the test for approximately 4 hours. Over the 4-hour test, to be honest, I was tired. After 2 hours, I'm just like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to make it to the end. I had a college counselor. One day he just told me about Duolingo, and I was like, oh, wow, I've never heard about it. And then he also told me that I can take Duolingo whenever I want, whenever I'm ready. I was like, what? Whenever I'm ready, so I don't have to wait for like a given day. And then I just looked at the practice test and I took it, and I really liked the way it was set up. The next morning, I feel like when I woke up, I was just like fresh, and I was like, I feel good, let me go and take the test. And then I took my test, and I think I got my results 2 days after. At the end, the small interview and like the writing portion of the test were really helpful. I think I mispronounced a word, and then when I had the opportunity to speak, I was like, okay, cool. This is like a second chance for me to just prove that I can say that word. And I think I used those words that I mispronounced. Being here in the US, I just realized that anything can happen if you just put the right time and efforts. My biggest dream is to create jobs in my country. The smallest thing I can do can, transform lives.